All right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here, along with Jose, UFOs and Aliens. Uh, Hopefully, this is going out live and everything's working. We were having some issues last night trying to do a Google's Hangout, but we're going to attempt today. God, it looks kind of dark, dude. I wonder if I should put the camera up higher. But there will be a link next to my name, UFO Proof. Uh, if you guys want to come and join our conversation, we're going to discuss advanced tech and other black budget military projects. I'm just trying to reset our camera up so we got some better lighting in here, or so it looks a little better. That was, let's see. There we go. All right, this should work perfect as I am. Dude, now okay. See, now that you see, that's how it should be, man. See, I take a couple seconds and there's already viewers on there. Now let me get the link on there for you guys. The page itself. Let me get the link on it. So guys, and chat will open up over here. What up, Nick?
I'm asleep, bro.
Golf man. You passed out there. How you guys doing? All right, so post the link for you guys. Boom, there we go.
Damn.
What up, D-Dub? Nate? Yes, I with we made it. Let me pop out your guys' chats. So this is what we do. We'll click there, pop out the chat. Then we'll come over here and we'll lower that. And then we got the chat. Here's our Google Hangouts. And then here's the chats over here. Just like that. I'll check here. Boom. What up, Jason? What up, Audio Command? How you doing? That one nerd, what's going on? Brian Sanchez, doing good? There's the link should be up there. It'll be there in 5 minutes. So we'll let the guy know. All right. Dude, we were having such problems, you guys, last night. I mean, my computer for some reason will not let us go live on Hangouts. It just says, what's it saying? Schedule in the future or some stupid shit like that, dude. So remember when you talk, look up at the camera and so it's like looking down or whatever. I always forget to do that, but I always have to look back because I always catch myself. I'm like, what am I looking at? Oh yeah, I go to the camera. So links fucked up. Okay, here, hang on. I'm getting another one for you guys. All right, try that link. Brian, today we are discussing advanced technology and other black budget projects and stuff. But I guess we can go ahead and just start. One thing I'd like to start out is how far advanced like our military is. At any one time, our military attempts to be 30 years more advanced than the technology that's out on the market, that's commercially available, and DARPA likes to be 45 years more advanced than anything that's out on commercially available. So I was just watching a thing where both my boys say hi as well. Hey, Brian Sanchez's boys, how you guys doing? I was just watching a thing on DARPA, and you know how we have a Google Street Map where you can like get onto the street and like drive through it, or whatever.
What up, homies?
What up, Nick? How you doing, buddy?
Good, good.
Where's your camera, dude?
I haven't shaved. I look like a bum.
Look at your icon.
My icon looks cool, man. I got my tattoo. All right, fine.
You're all good, Nick. Yeah, just keep your icon on. There you go. Yeah, ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, it don't even look like the same guy.
Yeah, it doesn't, dude.
I know, right? Like,
You look so scruffy, you bum.
There, now I look cool.
I'm sorry, dude.
Come back, bro. You're all right.
You're all good, dude.
Okay, fine.
The traveling UFO investigator.
No.
This one or this?
There you go.
Yeah. I was just watching a thing that Google Maps or whatever, that Street View, they actually had a version of that in the 1970s. And I was watching them, how they had like this big screen set up and the guy was like going forward through the street and moving and looking all around. And I'm like, that's insane. In the 1970s, DARPA had that. You know, how we have Google Map, like Google Street View today, like they had that back then. So, I mean, you're talking, that was
almost
50 years, you know, that's how advanced DARPA is, you know, I mean, that's insane. Hard to say we have a secret space program. There are people who claim to do 20 and back military program on Mars, multiple accounts. Oh yeah, you know, like we were discussing that last night, Corey Good and other crazy people, you know, like to just, you know, make up stories and stuff. I just watched a guy, I was watching it last night actually when I was laying down or listening to it. Some idiot was talking about how he's from the future. He's like from the year 2043 or something, and you know, yeah, nice nug, dude. Yeah, dude, like he's talking about being from, you know, like these guys, you gotta understand, these guys are pathological, man, you know. That's why Corey doesn't have any evidence of anything. That's why he can't go and point out, oh yeah, just go here. This is where I used to go. I used to go here, and then we would do this training or whatever, you know. That's why he doesn't do stuff like that, because he would be called out as a liar, because that's what he is, you know. Then some say space is fake and we are covered in a dome like the Bible says. The Bible doesn't say we're covered in a dome, but yes, there are some people out there who say stupid stuff like that. You know, Earth is full of retards. Gotta understand that, man.
Hey, what's up, Paul?
Oh, how you doing, Paul? Doing good? Yeah, so yeah, like I don't know. And then I saw just a couple days ago on Jimmy Fallon, the robotic snake. Have you seen that before? They're going to use it for like search and rescue and stuff like that, like a crumbled building and everything. This little this robotic snake that they got, man. I mean, the snake like crawled up his leg, like yeah, this like robot snake crawled up his robots. Dude, you got to keep.
Speaking of robots, I was checking out that. Kyle, speaking of robots, I was checking out that.
You got to pause that, man.
I was checking out that new underwater fish robot that they're using. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, dude, that's really cool too.
Yeah, it like moves like a fish and everything. It's like whoa.
Wait, Nick, do you have YouTube on? Do you have YouTube on?
Me? No.
Yeah, because we hear an echo, dude.
No, I don't. I don't have anything. Oh, I could turn my volume down, maybe.
Yeah.
Did that help?
Our YouTube is paused, so it has to be. It's coming. Definitely coming.
No, I'm just on my laptop, and this is the only thing open.
You got something else. You have something else open because I can hear myself.
I have absolutely nothing else open.
There's something else open, dude.
No, I'm on a Linux computer, so I'm not on a piece of crap Windows, so I know exactly everything's on.
You got a bad you have a bad echo, so I think either you have YouTube open or try to shut YouTube down or then you have another mic open or something, because there's a delay from us coming. Yeah, it's definitely coming from you, dude. Yeah. Take yourself off mute.
Okay, I'm off mute.
All right, so let's see if we hear it.
Is it off mute yet?
Yeah, we still hear it, man. I can actually, Nick, I can actually see
I'll disconnect. I'll reconnect.
Watch.
It's his microphone picking up his speaker.
What up, Qvid?
Hey guys.
How you doing, buddy? Yeah, like I can see his like the little volume thing. Like when we would talk, it would raise up, dude. So he's got something else coming through.
The picture like flutters.
You know, it's got a little thing that measures the volume or whatever, the little green buttons or whatever.
That little noise over there is okay.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
You can turn this one up, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, if you want. Everybody's awake.
Nah, I need to turn it up. I mean, can you hear him?
Yeah.
Qvid, say something.
How are you guys? What's California like?
Good
Let
morning.
me turn it up a little more.
Where's Keith?
He's from Tanzania.
Where the hell's that at?
He's from London, dude.
I'm from Liverpool.
Liverpool, that's
London.
Liverpool.
Fuck London.
Oh, London, Liverpool, dude. That's the same thing, right?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So, you know, sometimes I wonder if, like, did you guys see that video I did with Third Phase of Moon the other day?
Yeah.
Okay, so like stuff like that. Let's just remind me. Like, so this train is going around just shooting up a blue beam of light, you know, and I just wonder because they have military trains and stuff like that, and I wonder if that was if it was a military train, because I don't understand why a civilian train would be beaming a blue light like that into the sky.
I was watching the Out There channel today, and Paul actually brought up a very, very good point when he mentioned the train, that they do work on train tracks often of a night. A lot of train tracks have things going overhead. That could be a beam of light, so that while they're driving along, they're actually checking the likes of, you know, line that needs work and stuff like that. And I did think, that's interesting, because other than that, I can't see the reason in having a fucking searchlight coming out the top of a train.
Wait, so you think it's coming from the sky down?
No, going from the train up. But it could be they're doing repair on, you know, the likes of the train lines and testing train lines and stuff like that. And that light could actually be being shone from the train so that they can look at the likes of overhead cables. Maybe they're looking for trees that are going over the track. Maybe they're, you know, whatever, but possible maintenance purposes.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's possible. I mean, like, is that a way that they check for maintenance? I mean, you know, like, that seems,
I don't.
I mean, if you think about it, how else can they check that?
By shooting a blue beam of light? Why not just regular light?
Maybe it's just the light.
You know, I mean, it would be harder to see with blue light of like seeing stuff. So I'm like,
I don't know. See, we're saying it's blue light, but you got to remember when you, I mean, some cars, the headlights are white.
No,
and other cars, the headlights look blue.
That's
true. They have
yeah.
like blue tinge because of the type of bulb that's being used. Now, maybe they use a certain type of bulb. Maybe it's an LED, and it gives that off. No.
Yeah, you know, that's a possibility. Yeah, because I was wondering about that. You know, it's just like sometimes we see some technology and stuff that just, you know, just totally blows everybody away. It's like in the military, we'll have stuff for years and years before we'll get a hold of it, you know. But I wonder if people like Bob Lazar are telling the truth when he says that that the government you know, has not only technology but understands physics on a different level. You know, like their mathematics are more advanced than we find at you know, it's commercially available, which I find hard to believe, because you think just like all the professors would still know all this stuff, but maybe they get scooped up into these programs or something like that, you know, to keep this kind of technology, you know, to themselves. It makes sense. I mean, like it makes sense to have advanced tech, and you know, like you never want to show all your cards, you know. So it makes sense that a government would do something, would do stuff like that, you know. But I just wonder how they incorporate that into the world, you know. Like when you talk about these guys like Corey Good and you know, who talk about these, you know, advanced programs are you know, basically, I mean, these guys just lie their asses off. You know, and like I think they just sit around making up like a cool story. And like Corey Good will have to he's had to do this several times where, you know, someone would ask him something, like he got caught up in his own lie, you know, and they're like, well, if you were here doing this, then how were you here doing this? And he forgot about another lie that he'd already said before. And he's like, oh, they regenerate you through time. They actually make you young again. And then you have to go and live that life. And then you can come back and do this again. Like he makes up the most ridiculous ways to like cover up his bullshit. It's insane, man. What up, Cons? What up, Rhonda? Oh yeah, dude. That's true. Art Bell died last night, you guys, or yesterday. Third Phase of Moon hit me up. They were trying to get me to come on the show, but I'm still not getting any like notifications on my phone, like phone calls, everything. I'm not getting. You know, I don't know why. Like my volume's down or something, which it's not. I don't know. What up, Gratch?
He did die, huh?
Yeah, he died. Art Bell died.
That guy
Age
takes
72.
There you go.
You know, I got an interesting story about Art Bell, but I have to wait because I know Third Phase Moon wants to do a video and wants me to tell a story on the video, and I don't know if we're doing it on my channel or his channel or what. But yeah, dude, you know, Art Bell, dude, he was you know, you know, he really helped out ufology, like getting people interested in it, and you know, getting them. I mean, he also helped hurt ufology by letting a bunch of crazy people come onto his show and spread nonsense, you know, which just influences people to go and spread more nonsense, you know, which that kind of sucks. But he, you know, interested in UFOs. So let me check these comments. All right, cool. Hey, what up, Smooth? How you doing, buddy?
Back a month, sir.
All right, Cupid. Just notice we are up to 9.7 thousand subs. Not far to go. I know, dude. We're so close to 10,000. Dude, it's gonna rock, man. You know. Rhonda said she liked that, right? Yeah, everybody go hit that like button, dude. So oh, I was like, oh, we had 26 viewers, but we lost. What's his face, man? Now 16. Now 16. What up, Z-Rax? How you doing, buddy? Join Kyle and the Proofers on Hangouts. Yeah, please. If you guys have a UFO story, anyone listening or anyone watching, you want to share your story with us, come join on. And everybody, we're dying to hear it, man. I love hearing other people's UFO stories, man. What up, UFO man? What up?
Hey guys.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How you doing, Jose? How you doing, Kyle?
What up, UFO man?
Hi, Cupid.
Hey, UFO man.
You sexy motherfucker. How you guys doing?
Cowboys? What the heck?
What's going on, buddy?
Hold on.
Oh, fucking hell. This isn't going to turn into one of those things. Look, mine's bigger than yours, is it?
Yes, it is, dude. Of course it is. Duh. You know, it's this smooth virus that we're talking about, you know, okay?
I need a UFO proof hat, man.
You what?
I need a UFO proof hat.
Oh yeah, dude. If you want to pay for them, man, they're expensive, but they're worth it, man.
Is that Tim?
Yeah, UFO man.
Yeah, there's UFO man. Hi, Jose.
How are you?
We're good. Good to see you.
I need a UFO man sweater.
What's that?
Yeah, hey, man, you gotta check out my new stuff.
What is that hat, dude?
Uh,
No, I'm talking to Cyrus.
NFC North champions, Vikings.
I was talking to Cyrus.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
You must not watch football.
Dude, really?
UFO man, you like Cowboys?
Of course I don't watch football, man.
Yeah, you're all right.
I had when I see the Cowboys hat back there, I have to fly my colors.
Yeah.
I thought that was the Team Rocket hat. I thought you were into Pokemon.
Team Rocket.
No, I'm into I like UFC, man, but other than that, dude.
There we go. There's the hat.
Oh boy, there you go.
I like your hat, Jose. That's awesome.
Smooth. Who's your hat? Is that a
Washington Redskins. So the Cowboys are our rivals.
Oh no.
Are they?
Yeah.
Fight,
it's like the biggest rivalry in the league.
What up, Cons?
Hi there.
Hey, finally, how you been, buddy?
Well, stressful, bro. Stressful, but fine. Thanks. Not as bad as you, of course. Just
Yeah, you know,
some
but
real top shit, man.
yeah. Hey, man, what are you gonna do, man? You know.
But it's good to see you.
Yeah, you too, man. You know, yeah, dude, it's been a while, man.
Indeed.
So, what do you think about? Do you think that since we're, they claim that we're, DARPA is 45 years ahead of us in technology. How do they accomplish that without having advanced mathematics and advanced physics that's not available to everybody else? I mean, how do they do that? Or do you think it's purely because of such crazy amounts of unlimited funding that they just get to experiment all that they want?
What do you mean advanced physics?
Like, how come, like, they, their stuff is based on, like, like what Bob Lazar was saying, like their mathematics go beyond what you would learn in school, like they understand how UFOs fly, stuff like that. So it's like, how do they accomplish something like that without everybody else being able to have the same technology at the same time?
Like physical concepts used for propulsion or
yeah.
Okay, I see. Well, in my opinion, funding is a big thing in that. No, because if it's true what people are saying, like people are saying, there's the black projects and stuff.
Yeah,
there's lots of funding going in this direction, and if you throw enough money onto scientists and technicians, they will come up with stuff. We saw this end of World War II with the atom bomb. This was concerted effort, lots of money put into, scientists really rounded up, put into a compound. You do this, there's the money, there's the time, do this, and they did it. So why not today? But
no, that makes perfect sense too. With if you have unlimited funding, and they're just like, hey, you get to experiment with everything. I mean, that gives our scientists an opportunity to experiment, to research, and to see what's see what they can come up with. I mean, so
like if they gave you unlimited funding, what could you do?
I'm just joking. You know what I'm saying? No, like really, you would come up like, you know, like just like with all the equipment and everything that I buy and stuff like that. Like I would, you know, you would start coming up with different ways. Like if I had unlimited funding, you know, I'd be setting up cameras and stuff like that all around the world for UFO hunting and trying to like sync them together and start like a central database collecting it all. And you know,
that'd be cool.
I know, dude. You know how the sky is scanned 24 hours, and you know, I mean,
have a hyperloop built.
I mean, imagine that, dude. Imagine if you had like a camera system set up so you had all of the sky that recorded 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, nonstop. You know, I mean, eventually you would have to catch a UFO. You know, you know. I'm just saying. I think that not only, you know, it's not like UFOs are like a thing that's you know, happens all the time. You know, it's a pretty rare thing to see them, but it does happen. And since even like normal people, then you got stuff like the Pentagon videos with these fighter jets and all that stuff. Seeing stuff like that. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, you know how many times that there are military people who come out and say that they were witnesses to UFOs, and they got it on tape too. They got it recorded. Like they recorded UFOs using gun cameras and everything like that. And that footage always gets picked up by the CIA or by whoever, and then just, I don't know, taken to a vault somewhere and stored away underground. Who knows? But it's like they gotta have this footage. Like Tom DeLonge was saying that, you know, what was he saying? They got like 24 pieces of footage or something. You know, I mean, I could imagine them having a lot more, especially with their kind of camera equipment, which is going to be super advanced. I mean, far more advanced than what we have, like commercially available to us. And I mean, they could probably, I wonder if they have equipment that could actually see invisible UFOs, you know, like, you know, shit like that. I wonder if they're that far advanced, you know, like they're out there looking around and seeing stuff flying, like, oh my God, what is this? And then, you know, it's only because the camera's picking it up or something, you know? I mean, what if that Pentagon UFO that we saw that was flying above the water or whatever, what if you couldn't see that with your eye? What if it was because of that camera, the ATFLIR system, you know, that you could even see that? You know, I mean, think about that. Yeah. I wonder if that's possible. If that happens with any of our military equipment, you know, or any of these so-called sightings from like back in the day, like what's his face, Wendell Stevens. You guys know Wendell Stevens? He's a UFO researcher. All right, Wendell Stevens. He claimed that he was a part of a program that was on. That they would go looking for UFOs. They were like flying around Alaska or something. And he said that his crew or whatever filmed UFOs using a gun camera, like at close range. But he didn't get to see the footage. The CIA came in and took the footage, which was their job. It was still supposed to happen, because they're out there actually looking for UFOs, and they were going to UFO hotspots and actually found a bunch of them and got footage of it and everything. But all that footage just gets taken and, you know, put wherever, you know. I have no idea where it goes, you know, but
the black bolt.
Yeah, the black bolt, you know. Oh, let me check the comments here.
Check out Conz's comment to me a minute ago at 6:46.
I don't see the times on here, dude.
He said, question to Cupid, would you rather fight 5 lion-sized toddlers or 5 toddler-sized lions?
That's funny, dude. Hey, what up, Alex? Yo, Kyle, what do you say to my video? Did you watch it? No, I didn't watch it yet, Raphael. Sorry, buddy.
That's the guy I was talking about, Raphael.
Raphael? Or yeah. What about him?
The Mexican, the Spanish name.
Oh, he's Raphael. Oh, Austrian or German.
Yeah, he's Austrian.
Austrian.
Raphael is Austrian. Like me.
Yeah, just like Cons is Austrian. Yeah.
I thought it was Spanish.
Oh, okay. Raphael, yeah. Yes. Yeah, like Spanish, like Spain, you know,
Hey,
not like,
yeah.
you know.
Little kiddo is there. Looks older than me though.
Hey, what up, Alex? How you doing, buddy? Why aren't you on here, man?
Yeah, who's baby?
Oh my God, who's his little baby? Oh my God, look at that little baby.
Yeah, that's my new niece. I'm gonna go see her after I get out of here. That was
Oh, dude, she's adorable, man.
yeah.
Yeah, congratulations, buddy. That's cool,
Thanks,
dude.
man.
Oh, that's super cool, man.
Yes, Alex, we're talking about naked Raph.
Raph, so there's really some real good footage the media would go. I think Neo UFO is saying, I think if To the Stars does release some real good UFO footage, the media would go ballistic. Yeah, you know, I mean, I think they would too, but I thought that they did release some really good footage, you know, and the media, you know, put it on there, but, you know, they're just so quick to jump to the next story, you know, and then, you know, in the world of Trump, every story is about him. So, you know,
Make one for my shirt.
Just quickly, may I get back to the discussion about, like, you know, black projects and physics and mathematics we had before, because I find it really interesting to talk about this. I think we can agree that it's possible if you throw enough budget on a lot of researchers that we have some kind of technology nobody else has. Interesting is how do you, like, keep the secret? How is this really done in our world today? Because information today is, like, really blowing all over the place. It's really hard to get to keep things secret, you know. Because it's much easier to access information as it was when building the atom bomb, for example. So this was, like, trivial back then, but today it's really complicated to do stuff like this. So I think that's the crux of the question, whether black projects exist, and if they do, why don't we know about them?
No, exactly. You know, I mean, no, I totally agree with you. And then the kinds of money that we put into this advanced technology, I mean, could it be mistaken for UFOs? You know, like, you know, you have to have some really advanced, you know, propulsion systems and stuff like that, just to, you know, to like say the sphere UFO that I see. All right. And that's just one of many UFOs that I see. But that sphere one in particular, how does it fly? You know, I mean, it's a machine. It's a metal ball. You know, I mean, how do you make something like that fly? You know, say it was man-made. How would you do that? Would you have to invent some kind of, you know, I don't know, something of, you know, some kind of gravity dampener or something, you know, something that, you know, cancels out the effects of gravity, or what, or some kind of magnetic field, or, I mean,
maybe it really doesn't fly. Maybe it really doesn't fly. Maybe it just, you know, like, blinks out and then appears somewhere else.
Yeah, like it's like popping through space time and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you know, and that could make sense too, you know. But then again, it's like, where does that come from? You know, is that something that, you know, that the government would be willing to keep secret, that we had that ability? If the government was able to travel, like teleport, okay, say we're able to teleport, would that be something that they would have to admit to everybody, to admit to the world, or would they keep it for themselves?
They keep it for themselves, just like they're doing with probably most of the stuff that we're seeing in the skies. I mean, going back to the whole, you know, can they be 45, 50 years ahead? Technically, yeah, of course they can. You know, if you are sitting in your house and you're thinking about an anti-gravity drive and you come to a specific part of mathematics or physics or insert whatever here, all they do is get the best one they can fucking get their hands on and say, dude, we need an answer to this problem. How do we answer it? And he says, oh, well, if I had such and such a laboratory up and running, I could run a test and try something out. And the next thing is he's got a fucking laboratory with all the equipment he needs.
Yeah, well, exactly. Which you couldn't get in a university, you know?
Yeah.
But how do you keep these things secret? You know, we all witnessed Edward Snowden going out and telling the whole world. It's hard to believe that this is possible. You know, I'm like the Fox Mulder guy. I really want to believe. Yeah, but today it's hard to believe that because we've seen people coming out and telling us, you know, the truth, yeah, or some version of it anyway.
You keep as much as you can of it. You keep as much of everything as departmentalized as you can, so that the left hand hasn't got a fucking clue what the right hand is doing, and you have a couple of people, maybe the likes of Bob Lazar, which saw a bit from both hands. You keep them. And you keep them fucking quiet. I mean,
I'm not really sure that's possible if you're building like extreme complicated technology. Like, let's say they're building some kind of a flying saucer, some kind of a retro engineered UFO. That this is not an effort where, like, I don't know, 10 people who are really in the know and they're not talking to anybody can put input from all other, like, hundreds, maybe thousands of people working on this together and just screw it on and we're done. You know, that's not how the technology works. It's, if you're looking at how NASA is building rockets, there are thousands of people involved in the project, and it's not possible that, like, at the top somebody is the only one in the know and everybody's like, I'm building only this kind of tube and I have no idea what it's for. You know, that's not how technology works. Well, I'm not convinced by that. You know,
but they did do that back then, and like with the, like how you brought up the, you know, the first atom bomb and stuff.
Yeah, they built the camp. They built the camp and they, like, really shut it off, and everybody was in on this. They told them this is the war effort. We need this. Keep quiet. Everybody was shuttled in and out, and this is working. But it doesn't work years after the fact, because after it's done, people are finished and they're spreading out, and then they're talking about it.
Well, even
just for the effort, then maybe it's working, but it's not something you can keep up for like centuries or decades. Sorry, decades. I mean.
Well, I was going to say, even at the time, you had Klaus Fuchs was sending all the plans and everything over to the Soviets, so it all got leaked. Even while they were working on it, it was all being leaked.
And in today's environment, you don't have moles, you have hackers all over the place, and they're going into this. And I'm in the IT security business. I know what I'm talking about in this respect. You will have the Russians, the Chinese. You will have them in there, except if you're building a complex completely shut off from the internet, which you won't do because somebody is like picking up some kind of a wireless access point and dropping it right into there because he wants it for his personal use, and shit is fucked.
You know, I'd seen a thing where a guy had made a thing that would collect, you know, use wireless internet from like miles away. So you could literally go and put it in the computer at like a library. It's just a little USB, and you could pick it up from miles away, and you could steal internet like that. And he made this thing, and the government came in, and he was supposed to be at DEF CON, and he didn't show up, he didn't appear, and he said he wasn't going to be building any of those, and he had just had like a talk with the with the military for whatever reason. And then next thing you know, he wasn't going to DEF CON. He wasn't building these things. He was going to build these things that allowed you to get internet, like steal internet from anywhere, for like you could put it into a library or anyone else's computer and from miles away. And they couldn't track you or figure out who was on there, you know. Like, I think that's probably scared the military. And so they went and like intimidated his ass and he shut it down, you know. And I mean, but yeah, there was some guy building stuff like that, man. So that wouldn't have been too far off in the future, is having something cool like that. But I guess I guess that it will be now, you know, because they shut that shit down. So yeah, yeah, but yeah, I'm like, I wonder, you know, like I wonder if they have any like advanced phones, you know, like do the guys at DARPA have a phone that's 45 years in the future, you know?
I think they're thinking further ahead than that. I think they're thinking of shit that we probably haven't even thought of in our wildest dreams.
You know, and that's what I heard. Like, you know, the guy from Lockheed Martin and stuff said the same thing, you know, like that, you know, we have stuff in the desert that's 50 years more advanced than anything that you've ever seen on Earth. You know, I mean, it's got to be, but I mean, basically, you know, it's just new kind of like new inventions and stuff. But I wonder if it's any kind of, you know, new physics or some kind of new discovery that, you know, somebody would get a Nobel Prize for. You know what I'm saying? You know, good morning. Yeah, so you know.
I personally think the best chance, so to speak, to get real advanced technology without everybody finding out would be from China. If the Chinese are building something like this, they might be able to pull this off, you know. Oh, you're taking the glasses off. Sorry. Okay. I will do this.
No, I want to be too cool for school, dude. Put them back on.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
I can do that. So you see, the Chinese, they are able to pull this off. But if we are in the US, talking about the US, I think you still have enough liberty yet to be able to like spread this shit all over the place. And the same is true for Russia. I think Russia, they have kind of the oppression running, but the information is not really contained. But maybe the Chinese would be able to pull this off. Yeah, you know, like they put a bunny on the moon. Maybe they can put a disc into space as well.
Nope. No, you're absolutely right, Cons. You know, he's saying that if anybody could do it, that it would be like the Chinese. You know, and I mean that makes sense just because they do have such like state control over everything. What happened to Cyrus?
The naked Raph is also gone.
No, he's still here.
I'm right here.
That's something.
Chewing gum.
Raphael left us.
Yeah, what happened to Raphael too?
He's a traitor, I think. Maybe he went away. I heard me mention the Chinese, and then he got scared, panicked, and then he dropped off. You know.
UFO man, what do you think?
Yeah, I think the Chinese is an option for disclosing some type of advanced tech, whereas they don't have the restraints that the United States does.
Yeah.
The United States is pretty much still in a state of denial, and everybody and their brother in the ufology community knows that we have this tech, but the general population is still living in a kind of an isolated box.
Yeah, you know, we're like in the dark ages here, dude. When we have all this advanced tech, and they're like, oh, it's so important to keep it a secret, which I understand, but I mean, you know, and then that kind of leads into a whole, you know, excuse me, Dr. Greer talking about how, oh, we have all this and this technology could be released, it would help mankind and stuff like that. I mean, that seems absolutely plausible that they have like, you know, of different kinds of efficient ways of, you know, creating energy and stuff like that, that doesn't get, you know, put out to the public.
I heard recently that Dr. Greer was stating that the disclosure, the full disclosure of zero-point energy or advanced technologies that would help the public will not be disclosed, because if it was, then the petrodollar system, the system that is based on petroleum products, oil, coal, nuclear power, would completely collapse. So they won't do it. They won't do it because the first question people are going to ask when, say, we disclose the proof of alien life is, how did they get here? Scientists are going to ask, how did they get here? And then they're going to turn around and figure out, oh, wait a minute, what is their propulsion systems based on? And then they're going to determine and figure out about zero-point energy, and then from there on it goes on. So the petrodollar system is going to keep us from full disclosure, and that really sucks.
No, absolutely. You know, and I mean, I think it even like you know, it kind of like affects everything. Like how Elon Musk put out the his, you know, Tesla, you know, his electric car and everything. And it's the, you know, it's like the top rated car in the world. But this, you know, how long it took for him to be able to do that?
Tesla.
You know, to put out a car like that. I mean, forever the oil companies and stuff like that, they like literally go and buy the patents for electric motors and stuff like that, and then they just sit on them, you know, and it stops people from being able to go and create any kind of new device and everything, which is, that's why I thought it was really cool that he designs this new car and this new electric engine or whatever, and what's he do? He goes and gives the patent away, you know, so anyone can go and use that patent from Tesla to build that car, to build that engine, you know, and that prevents anyone from being able to buy it and keep it. You know, oil companies do. Like, I mean, these guys like to go and, I wonder, I mean, how many companies, you know, if banks or anything, go up and buy up technology the same way and keep it from the public, go and buy patents and keep it from the public, you know, in order to keep their own, to, you know, keep their own profits increasing. You know, they're going to stop other products from coming out. I mean, that's so nuts, dude. You know, I wonder if it happens to any like really advanced technology that, you know, might be available to the public, but we'll never know or never get it because the patent's owned up by ExxonMobil, you know? What do you think? He's like, I wasn't thinking of anything.
Lost in thought.
Yeah.
What about the hydrogen car? The one that ran on hydrogen and put out an exhaust of water. That was suppressed.
Yeah, you know, didn't Bob Lazar build his own hydrogen car?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And he had to create a certain metal for it. And the metal is, because it's used in nuclear bombs, it's illegal to buy and sell. But because of a loophole in the law, it is legal to create. But that's because you need a particle accelerator to be able to create this stuff. And they're like, well, no one has a particle accelerator, so it's fine. We can just make, that's fine. But Bob Lazar was like, screw you guys. He made a particle accelerator in his backyard and created the metal. And his car, literally, he took a garden hose to fill up his car, you know? I mean, that's incredible.
Really? I really need citations on that. This sounds so incredible. I need sources. This is because if you're using a particle accelerator,
I'm glad someone said it.
Yeah, if you're using a particle accelerator, you know, you're gonna get maybe tiny amounts of some metal or something that comes out of it. So what did he do with this metal?
Oh,
exactly?
Dude, okay, so you guys check this out. There is a video out there that has nothing to do with UFOs, all right? He created this, he, you know, made this hydrogen engine for his car or whatever, and some guy comes and does an interview with him talking about his water-powered car or whatever. Has nothing to do with UFOs, and Bob was explaining everything, and, you know, shows the video, it shows his particle accelerator in his backyard, it shows everything. And it's all about this electric car. Has anyone here seen it? Have any of you guys seen this video?
I'm not sure.
You gotta go and look
I
it
don't
up.
think so.
You guys probably think I'm crazy, but this is absolutely.
It sounds extremely crazy. To be
It
honest.
sounds.
It's his everyday car. He uses it every day.
It's a Corvette. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you guys, he's got it. There's a video out there of Bob Lazar and his water-powered car. Go and look it up. You think I'm full of shit? Go look it up and then come back here and tell me you're sorry and say, oh, sorry.
No. I won't do that. I won't do that. But you know, there have been videos of some kind of Japanese guy building a car that runs on water, and it doesn't go anywhere because, you know, it's being suppressed. Okay, that's the narrative. Okay, those things are being suppressed.
Yeah, no, his is it's not suppressed. It's just preventing. They're like, he's just like saying, he's like, well, it just prevents people from being able to do this because you need this certain kind of metal to create the Oh, and you know what? That reminds me. I just seen a thing where a guy, he was able to ignite salt water by bombarding salt water with radio waves, and it was actually creating fire. Like it was lighting the salt water on fire, man. I mean, it was so cool to see that, dude. To see the salt water burn from radio waves, man. He was experimenting on trying to kill cancer cells by using gold particles and this radio frequency and stuff, and he accidentally made this discovery, you know. But I mean, it was really cool. But if you guys get a chance, go and look up that Bob Lazar video.
I'll do.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, I wonder if we could look it up right now, dude. Hang on.
I'm surprised nobody's seen it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys haven't seen it, dude. I'm gonna try to look it up, you guys, because I think everyone should see this.
It's in his backyard. I mean,
Yeah, it's a particle accelerator. It's in his backyard, dude. You know, and school or something where he's showing him like the burning of the water and everything. You know, like it's super cool, dude. Okay, so here we go.
but they even show video of his house and everything on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing too bad.
There we go. Bob Lazar water-powered car right there. Boom.
He's doing pretty good, actually.
Is this the one where he's talking about why he split up with his missus?
No.
So you read all over they run their car on water,
Hang on.
hydrogen fuel cells, and so on. You're running your car on.
Hang on, you guys. All right.
Oh.
Okay. We're gonna check this out real quick. I'm gonna share the screen with you guys. Hang on. Let's check this out. Let's share the screen.
Bob Lazar's hydrogen Corvette.
Yep. Watch this. All right. Here we go, you guys. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
All right. Here. Check this video out.
Hydrogen. Can't run a car on water, but you're using. Right. You use water as the source material. You run electricity
While you guys watch this, I'm gonna go smoke
and
a
it
cigarette
breaks
real
it
quick.
down into hydrogen and oxygen, and then you can burn. All right, so you found a way to store a lot more hydrogen in hydrate. The equivalent of a full tank of gas. You want to fill up your car, how much hydrate do you need? Well, I'll show. No way.
Yeah, that's the volume it takes to store enough hydrogen to propel this car close to 400 miles. Just about what it gets running on a full tank of gas.
Wow.
And it's a lot safer than gasoline.
Really?
Yeah, these tanks can be shot at with incendiary bullets or cut in half with a chainsaw, and you can throw a match on them, they just smolder like a cigarette. And I can't say that about a gas tank. Now, if you stored hydrogen and just compressed gas in a tank, it certainly explode, catch on fire. Here, only the hydrogen that you need is released from the tank. When the tank's heated, it produces hydrogen and the car burns it. So there's never much gaseous hydrogen in the system at any given time.
Wow. So these are the fuel lines? No, what are these?
These are this provides power to the heater in the tank and also reads back the temperature of the tank.
Why is that important?
Well, when you apply heat to hydride, it releases hydrogen. So as power is applied to here, it heats the hydride,
Right.
and then the gas comes out the big hoses on the end.
They have 4 hoses. Do they all mix into one big hose or
Yeah.
something?
Because you can only get hydrogen out of hydride at a certain rate with a certain temperature. And a single tank, you can't get it out at the volume you need. So you really just split it into 4 smaller units, heat them separately, and it works just fine.
Okay. Now behind me, Bob is getting ready to blow something up. Bob is blowing up water. Well, okay, he's not blowing up water because, as he said, to say you're powering your car on water is the same thing as saying if you're running your car on gasoline, you're powering your car on dinosaurs, and we know that's not the case. This is what?
This is a Hoffman apparatus,
And it's used to
produce hydrogen and oxygen from water.
for fun, just because it's cool.
Well, if you just have a use for hydrogen and oxygen or for demonstration purposes, it works just perfect. All you got to do is fill it with water.
That's just regular water, right?
Well, actually, water with a little citric acid, potassium hydroxide, anything like that. The more conductive you make the water, the faster hydrogen will come out.
And each one of these sides is supposed to be hydrogen and oxygen.
Right. One will be hydrogen will bubble up out of one, and oxygen will bubble up out of the other. Remember, water is H2O.
Right.
So when we break the bond of water apart, we'll get twice as much hydrogen gas as we do oxygen.
Oh, so what happens to the water? It just goes away.
Right. It gets converted into.
So each one of these tubes, the water just goes down, but what's left is the gas.
Right.
And there'll be more on this side?
Yes.
And that's the hydrogen side.
Exactly. And that's the negative.
Oh, so it matters which way you hook these up. So you got to hook up positive to what is the positive's going to make the
positive will make the oxygen, and the negative will make the hydrogen.
Okay.
So we just connected it there,
right?
And just by turning it on, you can see bubbles start pouring up out of there. Kinda.
So those bubbles are, well, they're not the same. So these are hydrogen bubbles and those are oxygen bubbles.
Right.
And this is wider. There's more of them.
Right. Well, you can see it's really.
Why is there more? Oh, H2.
Oh, right. It's twice as much.
Hey, that actually makes sense.
So I'll close it off so it saves,
right,
seals the gas in, and then you'll see it'll start filling up.
Oh, we don't have to go away overnight. This will do it while we're watching.
Yeah, it'll be relatively quick. And what we'll do is take a little sample of the hydrogen gas and light it.
Right.
And you can see.
What are these? You just have electrical current going to a piece of foil?
Well, it's a piece of platinum foil, and the reason you need platinum in there is because it's very corrosive to a metal for electrolysis to occur. I mean, it's really ripping the atoms of the metal apart, but platinum is highly resistant to corrosion. Now, this is a slow method.
Right.
And, you know, it consumes a fair amount of electricity. Now, if the electricity is being produced from solar panels or a wind generator, it doesn't cost you anything, so who cares? But still, you don't want to wait, hours and hours and hours and hours to refill a vehicle. You want something that can produce hydrogen at a fairly quick rate. So let's go ahead and extract some of this.
Okay. Look at that.
Wow. So there's power of hydrogen. You see, just from water, something exploded.
So this is the same thing that was inside the lab.
Yeah, that was a small tabletop model. This is a large industrial version, essentially, which connects right to the water main.
Right.
And produces a much higher volume.
The water main, the water garden hose.
Right. Yeah, garden hose. You can plumb it in like you connect your, dishwasher, or just connect it to a garden hose.
Right.
And it's powered by either solar array, solar panels, which convert sun into electricity, or a wind turbine takes the wind, converts it to electricity, or any other way. But the idea is just to use complete green energy. Ideally, I like to run this one on solar. New Mexico gets a lot of sunlight, so that's really all there is to it. You connect it to a water line, plug it into your solar panel,
You're okay,
and open the water line. It starts producing hydrogen, and when it has a sufficient quantity in there, let the hydrogen out, and you just leave it plugged into your car overnight.
Now, this is the same as those other two tubes, right?
Right.
Hydrogen and oxygen. Or
right.
Whichever one is.
And the oxygen we have no use for, so we just vent off into the air.
It's very nice of you. I'm sure the Earth would be proud.
Well, it could use all the oxygen it can get. So the hydrogen using the water pressure is compressed into the hydride tanks.
The water pressure, like a syringe, it pushes it right into the tank.
Exactly. Well, there's the standard gasoline fill, but also there's a hydrogen in it, which you just click on, leave it on overnight, and as the generator makes hydrogen, it compresses it in there at a nice slow rate, and the tanks become full. About 8 hours or so. There are little points here and there that do have to be addressed. I mean, when it comes right down to it, you don't want fuel tanks inside the vehicle. This is a prototype, so ideally, eventually, you'd want the tanks outside, just like a fuel tank is. The second thing is you're dealing with an unusual gas. Hydrogen not only is lighter than air, but also it burns with an invisible flame and is completely odorless, which is not a good thing. Now, propane is odorless too. They add a that pretty strong scent to it. And you can't really do that with hydrogen, because if you add any kind of chemical to it, the hydride has a problem storing it. It can poison the hydride and lose its ability to hold hydrogen. So that's something that needs to be addressed. If you have a hydrogen leak and somehow the gas is getting in the car, you'd never know. And it could accumulate in the car. You go to light a cigarette, there could be an explosion in a case like that. So you need things like a hydrogen gas detector, so it'll let you know if there is a hydrogen leak. But I mean, it's still an extremely safe system.
Why can't everybody do this? I mean, gas is going at $5 a gallon.
Right.
It's terrible. The whole country's falling apart. We're, killing people all over the world for oil. And this, you're driving a car on this, and you can do it, and you can convert any other car.
Yeah, unless I'm sure there are cars that have some technical problems, but yeah, essentially, any car can be converted. The whole problem to it is the material in the hydride. The hydride itself, one of the main components of it, is classified as a weapon material, and it can only be used in thermonuclear weapons. And because, even though it's not a dangerous material, explosive, or anything by itself, just because it's used within those nuclear weapons that are obviously secret, and the components thereof, but because it's used in those, it can't be used for any other civilian purposes. So you can't even purchase the material. No. Which is why we had to make it.
You made it?
Yeah.
But isn't that, don't you need big particle accelerators? And
so that was the one loophole. You can make the material, you can't buy it. So
you have a particle accelerator?
Yeah, so all you have to do is build a particle accelerator, and you can make all the hydride you need.
Built the particle accelerator. What up, Eli?
The biggest thing that stands in the way right now is just getting that material inside the tank. That
particle accelerator.
Hydride material.
Right.
And the reason you can't is because it's a weapon. But there's nothing dangerous about it.
No,
it won't blow up.
Right.
Well, beryllium's used in a weapon too,
Right.
Basically, this whole thing boils down to how you store the hydrogen. So we found a metal. We have a material that we can store the hydrogen in.
We have a material we can safely store hydrogen in, and a sufficient quantity to replace the gas tank on a car. So you can provide enough hydrogen to drive a car as you normally would. Use green energy to make the hydrogen,
All
either
right,
solar
so-
or wind power. There's a medium to store it in.
All right, you guys. So, there's a video. Okay, so told you. All right. So both Smooth Virus and Cons, you two can go and receive. All right, because I told you that's exactly what he did, man. Was I right?
I don't know if you were right. You were right that there's a video claiming. I concur that there was a video where somebody claimed to have done this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was a total hoax video, dude. He just decided a hoax video like that. All right.
But he didn't start the car.
Yeah.
Well, run.
That's his normal car. He drives that car around, dude.
Even if the car was running, there would be no proof that it's running on this alternate fuel.
That's true.
It's just
even if it was
a car running,
you're gonna have to take their word for it. But I'm like saying, he did do it. If that is his normal car that he drives around.
Okay, you're taking his word, but why would we?
Well, it seems
you can,
to me.
Exactly.
That's okay, but it's not compelling,
That's like saying why take the word of anybody? Why take the word of anyone who says anything then?
There's something we can do about that. There's extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof.
It's not that extraordinary. I mean,
well, it is. Of course it is.
So basically, you're saying like you would have to be there with him. And then you would also have to understand the physics of everything.
No. Maybe not me, but there should be records. There should be people watching it. There should be the press showing how this is all working. There will be documentaries going on about this and that stuff.
That's the whole point. Is that it's like you got a documentary on it. That's just one video. There are other videos on it.
Yeah, videos. There are videos, but there's no.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like that would say that anything is a video, dude.
That's
the whole point. Is that it's oh my god. What stuff
is in the room?
Holy shit balls, dude! You got to be kidding me, man.
Snooch is there. Oh my god. What the fuck? Guess
holy
who's back? Snooch is
he's
back.
still alive, guys.
Guess who's back?
In heaven, dude. Snooch is he's a dead man. He's a dead guy who came back from the dead, apparently, dude. He's our homie, dude. If you go on my UFO, he's on the cover of the app. Let me make sure this other video's paused, dude. Hang on, I gotta pause.
Yeah, videos. Still videos.
Hang on. Stupid thing.
Well, the next steps.
Don't take anyone's word. Do your own research.
I'm building a particle accelerator in my backyard because that's the only thing you need to do. And allegedly, this is not that difficult, so I'm gonna go with it. And then I will produce a video and I will put it online.
Is a video.
You will all see how
answering you. There we go. There we got it.
We could take a trip to CERN.
Yeah, subscribe to my channel, share and like and stuff.
How do you know CERN works?
Yeah, because there's lots of scientific articles. There's press covering it, the media covering it. Everybody's talking about it.
Somebody just wrote.
No.
Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Don't
that's what I'm saying. No, I'm going using your logic. That's saying that.
No, that's just a scientific video.
Papers what matter. It's just what somebody wrote. That doesn't make it necessarily true for you to believe it.
True. That's true. It's not necessarily true. but it's much easier for me to believe.
True, dude. What are you talking
no,
about?
it's not necessarily true, but it's easier for me to accept it as true.
Then it's got to be true, you know? So it basically comes down, do you think that this guy who made this documentary and Bob Lazar got together and are lying?
Come on, people. Am I alone in this? Am I like crazy?
No, I'm over here yelling about peer review and
yeah.
Look,
it's
so
part of the
Smooth,
scientific process.
Do you think that he's lying?
I don't know.
Yes.
I can't
You
say
don't
that.
know if you think he's lying or not?
I don't know if he's lying or not.
Well,
But
of course you don't know, but do you think he's lying? Do you think the video seemed legit?
it looks legit, but I mean, there's stuff that's missing.
That's all.
For us to say
We're not saying anything
unequivocally
like
it's true, then he has to come out with a design and say, look, you can repeat this process yourself by following steps A, B, C, and D. And then someone in the lab somewhere will say, okay, we're going to do that. We'll follow step A, B, C, and D. Oh, look, we have the exact same result that you predicted we would get. Therefore, this must be a scientific fact.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay,
that's how you know it's true.
Move on. Let's move on.
Well, isn't that what the documentary was?
That's from this right now, because I
document.
want to know what the hell was going on with the snooch, dude. That's what I want to know, man. Let me pop out these chats here. So, Snooch, where have you been? What's been going on, bud? What happened to you? I hit him up on. I saw he said something on Twitter like yesterday or the day before, and so I was like, "Oh my God, you are alive!" You know, so because I saw him on Twitter, you know. So it's good to see him back on here, but I want to know what happened to him. Oh man, did he say?
He says a long story.
Can you get the hangout, or are you at work right now, or what? So stoked. Yeah, dude, we're stoked. Everyone, dude, I mean, you have no idea, dude. Everyone's been asking about you, dude. We're always like, well, what's going on with Snooch? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. I tried messaging. Hey, we got Tony on here too, man. What up, Tony? Long story. All right, man. Well, dude, I mean, yeah, dude, tell us live or at least give me a call and tell me what happened, man. China, Europe, name a continent. Oh, man, no, you went all over, dude. Oh, well, hey, man, you know, sometimes you got shit happens, dude. I was going to Foshan channel. What? Oh, Foshan, China. Oh, okay. I'm like, that's a place. Oh, Hong Kong. All right. Oh, you know, and that's funny because I was like, he's like, maybe he had to go do some, you know, take some time off and go and do some stuff, man. When I'm vacation, that had happened before, so good, dude. Shit, my family just came home with animals. What did I miss? Yeah, I gotta run. Oh yeah. So, well, good, dude. Well, it's good to see you back here, man. You know, we were all, everyone was missing you, dude. You know, why is Nick saying boring? See y'all later tonight. Where's your phone, Kyle? I've been trying to call. You got to bring that up, don't you, dude? You have no idea, man. I don't have that phone anymore, dude. The phone is gone. It's a long story, dude. Oh, hey. Oh, is that Johnny Webb?
It's Johnny.
Johnny. Okay. Dude, yeah, Snooch, it's a long story, dude.
Very long.
Yeah, dude, like you have no idea, dude. It sucks, man. But I have a new phone number.
Oh, and Snooch, don't send anything to Kyle to his old address.
Yeah, don't send anything to my old address.
No.
So, yeah, don't send anything
and
there.
Snooch, meet Jose. This is Kyle's new landlord temporarily.
Well, I'm just passing through here for now, man. But yeah. So yeah, don't send anything to my house. Yes, dude. I left, man. Well, Snooch, I mean, Snooch knew like with Alex, dude, before like everybody else knew, like, he knew what was going on, man. But yeah, dude, I'm living in a van down by the river. Is what I've been doing, dude. That's what's going on, man. I'll be in Oregon next month. Oh, that sucks, dude. I would just drove all the way through Oregon, man. Yeah, so yeah, shit just went bad, man, from bad to worse, dude. And now I'm in Modesto, California right now is where I'm at. So he probably thinks I'm like somewhere, I'm not. I'm in the dead, dude. Yeah.
Hey, at least you got the sun. We got 4 inches of snow on the ground.
Yeah, man, screw that, dude. Is there good weed in Cal? Weed sucks out here, dude. California. Yeah, dude. It's yeah, my phone's gone, dude. Like I got robbed. I went to jail on a BS warrant, man. And they actually, I wasn't actually even supposed to have the warrant. They were supposed to drop it and everything, and it didn't. By the prosecutors did it on accident. They ended up letting me out, but while I was in there, all my stuff, because I was getting ready to move, everything I owned, I put into the van, and someone broke out my window and stole all my shit, dude. Yeah, dude. No, it really sucked, man. And in fact, while I was in jail, everybody on here like found out that I was in jail. Like people online knew that I was in jail while I was in there. I didn't even know that, but I guess they were looking it up. Third Phase of Moon was actually going to bail me out, but then when they were all discussing bailing me out, I ended up getting out, dude. And so yeah, man, it was it's been just one thing after another, dude. And that yeah, dude, now it really sucked, man. Dude, everything, all my shit was stolen, dude. All my equipment was stolen, and my phone was stolen, my computer was stolen, my everything, dude. My DVD players and my drones, and dude, they got me for freaking everything, dude. All my money was stolen. My UFO-proof backpack, my kick-ass backpack, gone. I mean, just they got me for everything, man. And so, yeah, it fucking sucked, dude.
What state was that in?
Washington.
Oh, good thing you're out of there. They're probably hawking it in California.
Yeah, at least you found your hat. Yeah, I did find my hat, thank God, man. Yeah, so Tweaker Park steals all things not chained down, right? It'll start all over. No worries. Yeah, dude. No worries. Fuck you. No, there's a lot of worries, dude. I mean, my whole life got taken, dude. I'm talking, my girl's gone, my dogs are gone, my house is gone, my money's gone, my equipment's gone, fucking everything's gone, dude. It's just all like the whole domino effect of bullshit, dude. And it's just what are you gonna do, man?
Some of us out here got your back, man.
Yeah, exactly, man.
I mean, look at Jose. Way to go, man.
Who's talking right now? I didn't know who's talking. yeah, but so so that shit sucks, man. That's what's been going on with me, Snooch. It went from bad to worse, man. You know. What up, Bill? Yep, finally made it. Made it here yesterday. But you know, it just one thing after another, and you know, and I mean, you know, really, it just sucks with just my girl and everything. That's just fucking bitch. Shit just fucking sucked. You know. Yeah. So now yeah, just you know, from bad to worse, man. You know, it just keeps happening, just dominoes, man. But I don't know. I have to give you my new phone number. I'll send it to you on I'll send you my new phone number on Hangouts. All right, so that way you got it or whatever. Yeah, dude, they got my fucking phone, dude. That's like this. Oh god, dude, that sucks so bad, man. You know, they can't even use it, dude. And they got my computer. Oh, then I found out that dude was trying to sell my computer to somebody, and my homie called me up yesterday and told me, he's like, "Hey, man, this dude's over here trying to sell your computer, man." You know, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude? Go get that motherfucker, man." You know, yeah, that's just. You know, shit sucks, man. What are you gonna do? But I don't even want to think about all that stuff, man. All right, you know, I think
things will get better.
Yeah, you know. Anyway, you know, I got a ton of stuff I got to try to do with like my van and getting everything out and figuring out what to do with all the stuff, and I should probably get off here and get started on that. But dude, it's great to have you back, Snooch. I mean, that's freaking awesome, man. So we'll come and we'll do another one tonight. You know, if you want to come and join us, and yeah, you know, that should be a lot of fun. Cupid, are you gonna do an after show?
Anybody want to jump on? Alex, do you fancy jumping on? Snooch, do you fancy jumping on?
Well, there will be you guys. There will be an after show. I'm gonna hop off here so I can go and get stuff started to get stuff situated and pulled out of my van because it's been sitting there forever.
Hey, Kyle, before you go.
Yeah.
Hey, I need some UFO-proof decals because I have all the parts. Well, I have almost all the parts for the night FPV wing. I have the night camera. I got a deal on it. A buddy of mine sold me a new one for like half price. So.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
This is a night camera. It's night vision.
Oh sweet.
So I'm gonna put it on a flying wing, but I want to throw a couple of UFO-proof decals on it when I build it. So we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, I got some. Well, no, they're not decals. They're just stickers. I have to. I got a guy who.
Either way.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I could probably send you a sticker, man, or order some more decals, man. Yeah, definitely, dude. To get some and throw them on there, that'd be cool, man.
Oh yeah, I will.
Speaking of cameras, if you Snooch, you still got that camera for the Typhoon? Because if you're not using that thing, hey, just don't send it to my old address, dude. That would suck. All right, you guys. Well,
Kyle, sorry to interrupt. When you finish this stream now, anybody who wants to join the after party, stay on the stream. you know, on the YouTube video, and I'll post the link there. It'll take me probably about 30 seconds to get a link up and running. But if you stay on the YouTube video, although Kyle won't be on, you can still actually chat for a couple of minutes. So that's where I'll throw the link up for a lot of people. Okay.
As long as QVid is on, we're all good.
Love you, guys.
All right.
So, Carl, when do you actually go to see to Hawaii? When are you off there?
You know, give me an address. Hey, what's your address?
800 McGuire Drive.
Oh yeah, that's right, dude. Here, hang on. What is it? McGuire. MCUIRRE.
Drive.
Then what?
Modesto. MODESTO.
9-3.
Check.
Oh,
check.
Right there, dude. Also cool. You too, Tony.
You're posting your, not your, but you're posting the address on the comments, which are published and replayed every time somebody watches this video.
I should no, delete it doesn't.
You know, I should not delete this, like a telephone number. Be careful.
Yeah, it won't. It won't pop up. Oh, might want to plug in your PC.
Just 5-2 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey, Kyle.
Right. Got it.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, fuck that bitch, bro. She ain't worth it.
Thank you, buddy. Okay. There, I just now I removed it. There we go. Yeah, you know, like ain't that the fucking truth, Jack? You know, tell me about it,
truth, man.
Right?
Don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat that bitch. She ain't worth it.
Exactly. You know,
you could find more in Cali, man.
You know,
Cali's full of poon, dude. Full of poon.
Right.
Even fucking Modesto has poon.
Right. All right, you guys. All right, I'm gonna get out of here and try to get some shit figured out. And I will see you guys later tonight. We'll do a Google Hangouts tonight too. All right.
Cool. Hang in there, bro.
I shall, buddy. I will talk to you guys later. All right. All right, everybody.
See you later, Kyle. See you.
All right, later, you guys.
Talk to you later.